And let's freaking go. The time skip is now here. 6 months have passed. And, if you've been on any form of Twitter circulating, anime and manga recently, well, obviously just making the manga because it's in the manga. Black Clover's color page for this chapter, chapter 229, the official start of the war with the Spade Kingdom has begun. And as it is, 6 months have passed. So now we are going to see the fruits of the training that has been going on. But first, let's just talk about, for instance, just a quick moment of this cover. For one, we got this really nice color spread, this nice 2-page color spread, and you have the new outfits out of the main cast. Well, at least the ones that went over to the Heart Kingdom. We haven't gotten to yet. We got pretty much mostly an Asta chapter, which again, he's the main character, fully understandable. But Asta's outfit, man, he's got like this sick singular sleeve on his right arm. I'm wondering what exactly that's all about, because like it looks like some form of vest, and I'm guessing there's gonna be some reason that he's got this. Maybe it has to do with some upgrade how he works on his powers now. He's got the one shoulder sleeved cloak kind of on his, kind of like just a little shroud, almost a little hoodly shroud over like Yami. He's got this massive belt. He's got this like freaking powerlifting belt on, and man, I gotta say, I think Asta, his hair grew a little bit too, but I don't expect him to be that much bigger in height. He's probably like 1 centimeter taller like he was last time Tabata revealed, but he's thicker. Like, dude's pretty jacked. He's gotten wide. Like, beforehand, he was at the start of the series pretty small, but obviously fit, and then he got pretty muscular, but he still had much more of a refined shape to him. Now he's just like a tank. He looks absolutely just like a little dwarven behemoth almost. I don't know how he can be a dwarven behemoth, you know what I mean? Anyway, then we see this this cool little walking building, like kind of like little spider thing that has members of the Spade Kingdom on them, and they're going through the Grand Magic Zone. They're just kind of like going in between countries and whatnot, looking around and doing whatever it is their job for their kingdom is. It doesn't seem too important. These characters are going to be measuring sticks, and if you've ever heard me use that term before, it's pretty much these characters, these guys are going to exist purely for the cast that's been training, mainly the main character, to beat the hell out of these guys just to show how strong they are. And things are looking good for them. Not only are their designs pretty meh, but obviously like they're throwaways, but they also seem to like bad people. They're using kind of like peasants and draining their mana as just the energy source to move around this construct as they're going, and just see them pretty much as disposable energy units. They don't see them as, citizens of their country. They're like, you guys are weak, so you can't really fight or help conquer in any other way. Meanwhile, Laura can see this happening. She can use her power to, extend out, look into other zones, figure out all this information that it's hundreds of miles from her, but thanks to her power, she can get a gaze on. And here she's discussing how the Spade Kingdom has taken over, they've taken over chunks out of the Grand Magic Zone. They've taken over a majority of the Diamond Kingdom, and soon they're going to start marching onto the Heart Kingdom and the Clover Kingdom. And all of this, while they're discussing the severity of the situation, just recapping a little bit of what they know. And they're, at the same time, though, they're just kind of discussing, oh yeah, all the characters that showed up, all those guys that came over, they got more powerful because of the fact that they're loved by mana and nature. But the one with them that had absolutely no affinity towards mana, towards magic, there's a single drop of magic within him, kind of rose pretty high up. And Lorgans is like, if he knew, then he would probably fly right over there. And they don't mean just, oh, he's, running really fast over there. You can see Asta straight flying in. And if I had to guess, because you can kind of look at the page and, kind of look at it, maybe say, oh, okay, maybe he was in his black form just in travel. I would kind of think of it more as how when he's in his black form, the way he flies and, you know, he's kind of guided by his sword, is his sword is like going towards magic within the area and kind of like being, you know, lightning to a lightning rod. Maybe he's able to use like the natural mana in the air to have his sword kind of like absorb it in a path, so it's constantly pulling him in one direction, but he's controlling what direction it's going in by, you know, harnessing anti-magic. So it'd be like, you know, if you wanted to get over a building, you just, you know, would think of like an arcway over, like, oh, I want this path of, you know, the swords going after mana and whatnot. And you see like the Spade Kingdom fodder guys as they're being like, you guys should be grateful that you get to help at least at all. This is the only thing you can really do. And you get a girl trying to just plead for the sparing of a little, you know, a little kid. And these guys are like, listen, I don't know about that kid, but, you know, you can be of other use. And, you know, starts ripping her clothes off, just getting in some rapey stuff. But luckily here comes Asta in, demon slaying sword crashing right through the window, slamming into the wall. And here comes the boy himself, just getting up and sword called back. He can straight call his swords back, kind of like Kratos or Thor or Hercules. It's just like, yeah, sword, come back to me. It's pulled right back to his body, and Asta catches it and just is ready. He's ready to throw down against these guys. And it's unfortunate for them. These guys don't seem like they're going to be impressive big deals. Like, guys, like I said, measuring stick. Like, this guy's magic, you didn't even get to see the name of the spell. You just saw a generic, like, magic armor take over his body. And, well, he's like, oh, yeah, we're going to take on this guy real fast. It's going to be easy, some kid. And then Asta slashes right through him. Not even his black form, Black Divider on the demon slaying sword, and cleaves this guy from a distance. Just some big, great sword, slashing him in full length. Not a care in the world. This guy's just nothing to him. He's like, all right, what were you going to say, that I was a waste of time? Because that's pretty much what I was going to say. You guys are trash, and I'm going to take you out in a flash. Come on, let's do this. And Asta's just, he's ready. He's absolutely ready. He's ready for this war. He's hyped. He looks like he's got some more like aggression and confidence in him. He's not that kind of like starry-eyed kid right now, because he knows the seriousness of what they're doing. This is an invading kingdom. They're not here for, you know, a chance for peace. He's been training 6 months for this day of just taking these guys down. And it'll be a while. To be perfectly honest, I know a lot of people calling it the Spade Kingdom arc. I think it's going to be more like a saga. Kind of like how, you know, you have other arcs like the Water Temple arc and, you know, the Royal Magic Knights exam arc, the Witch's Forest arc. But all of those up until that really kind of were more like the Elf Resurrection saga. And I'm guessing that this is pretty much going to be the Spade Kingdom War saga. Like, it's going to be multiple of those smaller arcs all intersecting into the whole war with the Spade Kingdom. I doubt it's all going to get resolved in, you know, 40 or 50 chapters. It's probably going to be like 150 to 200. It's, you know, it'll be a while, because Tabata's ready for this battle. He's ready for this war. And obviously, if it's not like, oh, well, after this, you know, they'll fight the Heart Kingdom and the Diamond Kingdom. Doesn't look like the Heart Kingdom is up to be an enemy, and the Diamond Kingdom's pretty much gotten absorbed in by the Diamond Kingdom, or the Spade Kingdom, rather. So we don't know, like, again, what a lot of the other characters have developed over this. This was an Asta chapter. This was just to see him be a beast. Sick entrance, just smashing right in, crashing into this whole entire environment and being like, all right, you measly little whelps, I'm gonna kick the shit out of you, save these people, and then I'm gonna look for more of these Spade Kingdom assholes, and this is gonna be real serious. And he just looks revved up. I'm so excited for this arc. It's gonna be fun, not only because it's like, oh, sweet, a brand new arc, and it looks like, you know, a pretty big deal. You know, you got a war between the kingdoms. It's gonna be exciting. But obviously, like I said, we just got out of a time skip. So on top of the, you know, the hype for the arc itself, we're going to get to see all of our, you know, all the characters that we've loved throughout this series. You know, it's been 6 months. They're going to get some new outfits, some new spells, maybe like a new power-up form, maybe learn some new, like, skills in general. Like, who knows Mana Zone now? Who's got something? Who's maybe developed some other type of, like, magic boost outside of Mana Zone? Who knows? There could be like an entire myriad of other like wonders coming up. I'm excited, especially because the captains captains aren't going to be slouching. We're going to probably see some crazy stuff from Yami. Everyone loves Yami, and it's just holding up to be so much fun. I'm really hoping that like Vito joins the fray. You get some of those kind of characters where it's like, well, you stayed behind for a reason, so we need to get that reason actually going somewhere. Get ready to fight some Spade Kingdom guys. And so it'll be probably a decent amount of, fighting Spade Kingdom fodder guys until we get like an actual big deal guy, maybe like their equivalent to captains, or maybe we'll see their kind of rival for Asta coming this arc. Some really powerful youngster for those guys, for the Spade Kingdom. Ah, man, this is gonna be so exciting. I can't wait for this war. I can't wait for Asta just, show up all these guys, flex on them, and really just represent for the series and this young lad and everything he's been training for. And then the chapter ends off with Sister Lily actually being there, and a guy who's passes out right outside, and he's saying he's looking for Yuno. He calls him Master Yuno. So the question, though, there's a lot of questions that could come out of it, because it really would depend on what kingdom he's from. Is he from the Clover, Heart, Diamond, Spade? Because really, where he's from is really going to open up a lot of questions about Yuno, where Yuno's from. Maybe it'll lead up to where Asta's from. There's some interesting stuff there, which the fact that Yuno is mentioned at the end of this chapter makes me think the next chapter we'll actually see what Yuno looks like post-time skip. I would guess maybe a little bit longer hair, probably like a newer outfit. I hope he sticks with the turtleneck look and maybe gets, a different robe. Like, what if he's like low tier captain right now? What if he's decided to take up the spot of the Golden Dawn or start his own Magic Knight Brigade? Who knows? It's gonna be such an exciting couple chapters just to see where all the characters are. I need to see Zora. Where is Zora? What has my boy developed in 6 months of the series? Has he got some sick new traps? Has he got like an ace in the hole, his big, Hail Mary of spells that he sets up, to lure his opponents into? We will see. Ah, man, I'm amped. Like, we got fun chapters this week, but I think Black Clover, is gonna tank it for Weekly Shonen Jump. You got like Chainsaw Man's in a really exciting spot. Jujutsu Kaisen's in a really exciting spot, but Jujutsu Kaisen doesn't have that luxury of, oh yeah, we just got to have a time skip. You guys want to see what your characters are looking like now? And I know everyone's got their favorites of who they want to see right now. Well, we already got Asta out of the way, so next up for me is definitely Zora. I want to see Zora. I want to see Zora so bad. Like, I don't expect Marileona to really be that different, but I expect Zora to maybe get a good handful of new spells and a sick new outfit. Keep that mask on. Don't ever unsport that mask, buddy. But anyway, comment below. Tell me what you thought about the chapter and tell me what you think this is going. This Asta's chat-ass entrance and just, showing up being like, hey, shit's about to go down. You guys are nothing. Get the fuck out of my face. Black divider up. We're ready to cleave. But anyway, like I said, comment below. Thumbs up the video. Friend the like button and the subscribe button. And check out my other videos. But in that, I appreciate everyone who's already subscribed. And thank y'all for listening. Bye.